Hey, listen, 31007 votes. A member of the Lose on the Block who was made vote into the subconscious related but exclusive, aka one goal above all seven hospitality. One night about 25 miles southern going to 707. Because when you're one of the Lose on the Block, whether electric code in Vallejo, California, city, any other city on the planet. The one that visually showed you real Lose on the Block are like Coders, and we don't show color better. Mary Babos Bay and my house of faith in promised by means of 7 ounce mentality. 31 007 votes. The city of Vallejo, California code made and I made code. Translation up. And I sort of would have it again. Not just a lot of lucky sleep to who's that? All right, let's go through this real quick. It's gonna be an awesome game.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion. And he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He stopped right there. Oh, he might have been a step away from taking that one a long way. So Texas A&M's offense will have the first possession of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Wide open downfield. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play. So it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it. And you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him away as much as possible.
Looking for room. It's Owens. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. The give on the counter. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. It'll be third and long. Reed. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the ball, making a tackle. Great team defense.
Has to get there to move the sticks. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
I love the aggressive nature in the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it. And not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So LSU's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield at Sheffield. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Play fake, Marcel Reed. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's Reed to throw. This time he's got him.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Now here's Reed. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Reed. Under fire. Down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Swings it out to his running back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to
need territory. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach.
And he's in. Touchdown, Aggies.
And he's in for his second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone. And I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he tacks on the extra point.
It's totally inside.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to throw, it's Sheffield.
Go, Sheffield. Come on.
Turnover can swing momentum. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
I think I went weeks, but definitely.
Throwing Reed. Under fire. Makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
You are 3 to the defense.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Defense has it.
I really hope that's a fumble.
He's at the 50. The 30. At the 20. Scoop and score. Touchdown LSU.
And how about the defense just straight flipping the script? They got a goal-to-go situation, just trying not to give up a touchdown. You want to give up a field goal, not only do they make a big play, they scoop up the fumble, they take it all the way to the house, and they get a touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Got my phone in the back.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he'll bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Breaks into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks the tackle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Reed. Firing to the right, complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama. Big physical.
Snatch!
They ruin the drive with a turnover.
Take off on him. Go. Run. And
a tremendous return will be stopped at the 28-yard line.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And I know that wasn't a big game, but this offense needed that, man. That back-to-back picks on back-to-back possessions. They got to get something going, get some good mojo, get everybody believing again, and settle their quarterback down.
Oh. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. Third down. To throw, it's Sheffield. Here comes the heat. On target to the left. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. From the red zone, it's Durham. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Durham again. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Keeps it on the bootleg.
What? Oh, Durham!
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Here's Durham. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So they only needed to cover 28 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. Running inside. It's Owens.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Here's Reed to throw. Fires left.
Smash!
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Sheffield. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Using his legs, it's Owens. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives, and the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Right back to it. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Takes it on the return. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rushes on him.
God damn it, Sheffield.
Great pressure by this
Can you
defense.
get the ball out your goddamn
Well, that's
hand?
their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Hauls it in. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Pocket breaking down, and he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense. really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Bunch formation for these receivers. Reed. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. The quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it.
Oh, come on.
Down and run. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's how you blow up the screen pass if you're on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looks as if he's going to run it. Could be an alley. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Pulls and fires complete to the right. There he goes. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. Running the red zone. It's Owens. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Throwing Reed. Unleashes to the end zone. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought of watching them growing up, and you watch the way they run their offense. Usually, it starts with the physicality in the ground game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. They make the stop about 4 yards short. First down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. And this center down gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. On the move, it's Owens. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
He makes the grab. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Reed. They'll run the screen,
way to get him.
and he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Reed to the air again. Fires deep on the run.
Oh, another smash just like that.
Another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Got it. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gage. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It's caught. Good job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Here's a give to Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Fires to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. To the air, it's Levin. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Coming out with it, it's Bussey. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Reed to throw. The screen. He's got wheels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield.
Oh, come on!
Turning it on! And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to the back. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Reed fires to the middle.
Yeah.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. Now here's Reed. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass. It's Levin. Throws to the wideout.
Damn it, Levin, what are you doing?
In a first-half turnover can swing momentum. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Throwing Reed. Makes the grab on the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide. And a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 10 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. Make it 2 in a row for that ball club after they started the season 1-1. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. All week we heard about the 2 quarterbacks in this game. Turns out the secondaries have really neutralized those dudes. Ball hawks who've been physical and really put their stamp on that first half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. He said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Connection to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger. That is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud, Reese, and be like, listen, feed me the rock.
Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Hey, you can see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. He makes it ground. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Handoff, Caden Durham. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Touchdown, LSU! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. The return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. On the run, it's Owens. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll run it again. Looking for room at the 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you've got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative.
And the misconnection on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's Durham one more time. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll move the wide receiver. Scanning the field, it's Levitt.
Good job, good job.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it again.
What are you doing, Phil? With so open?
Defense has set him up.
God damn it, Levitt.
Touchdown, Aggies. A pick 6.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Durham. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that. Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Gets it to him on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
On 3rd down, here's Durham. Maybe some room here. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Here's a heat.
Damn it, Levitt.
He's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Right back to the well. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Got his man downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a nonprofit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
There's the pressure. He's on the move. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
There's a crease. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Durham again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Back to throw, it's Levitt.
Come
He's going
on.
to take off. Keeps it and gets the first down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Running inside, it's Durham. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Levitt, there you are. There you are.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Play action with Reed.
Come on.
It's complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Reed fires to the big fella. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll go to the counter play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Looking for a man. It's Reed. Finds his target down the middle. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. The Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's Reed to throw. Looking left. He makes a catch. And a sweet catch on the nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. And the Aggies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Reads it, fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Headed into the final period, both of these backs have been strong so far and looking to be able to finish. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Again, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! They take the lead here in the fourth. And after that play, there is a Tiger who has yet to get up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. He's got it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's got to feel good as enough.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. On target.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Durham. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Chucks it out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
To the air on first down.
Come on. Come on. Look at the
He'll
switching,
grab
brother.
the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. And how easy was that for this offense? Tight end just wide open on the outside.
And, Reese, one thing, I know this defense is concerned with all the speed offensively they've got at the wideout position, but you can't forget about the tight end. There's no way that guy should be that wide open on the perimeter of the field.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. Shoots it to the left.
Oh, good catch.
Downfield.
Stop that throw, Chase, though. Good
Inside
catch.
the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give to Kate Durham. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see.
Fires toward the end zone.
There we go, love it.
Thank
you.
And with that,
Thank you for the
front here in the fourth. On to attempt the try.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. It's complete to the left.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on them.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Slips through the line. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Fires to the wide.
Good catch.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action. And they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
He's got the tight end. Oh, no, the ball popped out. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Durham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
The play action fake. Swings it out to the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. There is a player still down on the field, and it is an LSU Tiger. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Levitt. Into the end zone.
What are you doing?
And it's
Levitt.
A huge 4th quarter play for this defense.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Owens. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Reed. Lets it fly. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of 1st downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Here's a give to Durham. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Under fire.
Damn, let me slip it out your hand.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Working on the right. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Tigers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes a catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
And this is a situation this offense trains for, having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful drive so far. And the defense, even though they know they're going to run it, they just can't stop it.
On first down, it's Durham again.
Oh!
Tiger. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. So they marched the ball 41 yards on that drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bussey. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. At the end of that play, whistle's blowing as they check on an injured Tiger. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Reed. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Texas A&M going quickly. From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Firing deep. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender there.
Too handsy. Last play, you could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's called.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Off play action. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Throwing Reed. Under fire. Fires it incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I played quarterback in college. He would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see fourth down, but it's better than throwing another pick. Reed to the air again. Unloads it left. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. On first down, it's Durham again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a... Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. On third down, here's Durham. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Going to try to pop one on the screen. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over
I don't know. That shit like that.
This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Slings it downfield. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Reed using his legs to buy some time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And the ball race, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And on 4th down, they'll come up and take a knee. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David, they played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Body, you getting a signal? Yes, a signal. Max Gaddis. A signal. Hello. Verbal commitment. Outcome adjustment. Verbal commitment. More verbal commitment. More verbal commitment. More verbal commitment. Another game at home. All right, guys, thanks for coming through today because I want to hear getting a good luck. Thank you.